Hi everyone, welcome to Appliance Advisors. I'm Francesco, joined as always by Dennis. Today we're going to take a little spin on things, and we're actually going to talk about the appliances that we have in our homes, and is there any appliances that we have regretted purchasing? So let's start with you, Dennis.
All right, I'll go right down the list, and it's not an elaborate kitchen as much as you might think it would be. So I have a Samsung counter depth 4-door refrigerator, split doors up top. Which if anyone watching the show would like to have it, they could come. I'll give them my address and pick it up. I have smashed, actually literally, the ice maker with a hammer, like most of you. It's been broken since day one. So, but otherwise the fridge works fine. It has a TV on the front, which was kind of cool. Play some music. Kids like that.
Do you ever use it?
Kids do. Okay. Kids do. It's kind of fun. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I have that. I have a Cove dishwasher. I have a Wolf dual fuel pro range, and then I have a GE Space Saver, the old PEM 31 that can sit flush in your upper cabinets and you trim out underneath it, gets it off the counter. That's really it in a nutshell. Oddly enough, I have Electrolux laundry because it was pre-existing, and I have a unique space and I need a left-in door hinge. So it's what I have. We'll get into what I don't like about them because I have strong opinions.
Sounds good. So I'll say, so for me, I kind of have your typical 4-piece package right now, the way that the kitchen's laid out. So I have a Bosch package, kind of over-the-range microwave. We'll get into that a little bit. I have a gas slide-in range. I have a Bosch dishwasher. I will say that Bosch dishwasher has been very good. It's one of the ones that has the crystal dry. I really like that. Does a really nice job drying. And I have 3 young boys in the house, a family of 5. So, we use these things a ton and definitely go through that dishwasher a lot. And I have a older Bosch full depth refrigerator. I'll get into that a little bit too. And then laundry, I have the GE full size laundry front load, which I do really, really like. And I'll talk about something there from what I used to have and why I like this one a little bit too.
So safe to say though, overall, we have pretty straightforward kitchens. Nothing super elaborate. And like we try to keep customers grounded, safe to say, like holidays still continue, people come over and we get through it.
Yep, exactly.
It's not necessarily what we want, but we'll talk about that in another episode of what we'd pick if we could reselect again or design our own. But having said that, let's talk for a second about some of the regrets maybe we've had with what we've had. And the first big one that I talk about a lot is I originally had back in the day, they don't make it anymore, a DCS professional range when I first bought the house. I have liquid propane gas. And I bought an all-gas range. At the time, it was money. It saved a little bit to buy an all-gas range. And I feel I have a very strong feeling about if you have propane gas, spending the extra money for the dual fuel option and running power to the oven, because the liquid propane gas is thick and heavy. So the baking was super inconsistent. Roasting was even inconsistent because that heavy gas kind of gets pushed around the oven. So that was one. And then number 2, the Samsung refrigerator, I do regret, just because it's never produced ice since day one. So, that's kind of for the records there. You can see that anywhere online. I have another regret, which is my dishwasher. Not that a Cove's come a long way, but I was a first gen. I think there were 5 or 6 made in the country at the time that I got mine. So it's improved quite a bit from then.
Definitely, yeah.
But at that time, they were kind of learning, and we knew that. I mean, truth be told, on that one, I didn't buy that appliance. It was given to us as a test model, and we didn't want to test it. I wish I had probably just waited and bought the real one when they go through the testing, because I think it's much better today than the one I have. Yeah. But all things considered, free was free, and it's normally not how it is there, but on that one, it worked out. So we tolerate it. It does fine.
Yeah. So I will say probably one of the biggest regret of the appliances that we purchased in the house would be, one is having the over-the-range microwave. We were going to try to do a hood there and have it vented outside, and we just didn't do that. Instead, just the way that where it's positioned in the kitchen, we could have done it for sure, but decided not to. And the venting, we talk about it all the time, obviously. And I can tell you, I can attest to it. The OTR, over-the-range microwave, just does not do a very good job at venting. Even worse, it recirculates back into the room. So
that's not a Bosch thing.
That's just across the board.
That's
across the board. Just any of those over-the-range microwaves. So not great there for sure. And then the only other one I've since replaced, originally when we first moved in, we had the old Maytag front load laundry. And it was kind of one of the first ones that had the load and go for the dispenser. and which was a great concept and definitely very convenient. But I will say, you know, those things that you hear with the mold buildup, and it got really dirty, and you could see just the mold building up in that dispenser, and it was really hard to clean.
In the dispenser, but in behind that dispenser.
Behind it, where you
so
can't
if you ever
even
removed
see
that
it.
dispenser, it was like,
awful. So we've since replaced it. Really, we've had the new GE laundry there for a little while now too, and that is really a lot better. And you can just tell, just even the first time we did our laundry there, like since we replaced, we're like, wow, this actually smells really nice. They're actually getting clean now.
Well, I didn't want to say anything about before you replaced it, but you brought it up.
Yeah. So. And with the GE too, and they've done a lot of things like we've talked about to address some of those things. So they also have that dispenser, but they have the micro band built into it. So it reduces mildew, reduces mold, odor in the dispenser, in the gasket. So that has really been good for us, and we've really enjoyed that. So I would say those are really kind of the two things that I regret the most of kind of what I've purchased on the appliances.
Yeah, so I'm glad we could share. It's a question that people raise to the channel, and we always welcome those questions. So if you wanted to send them along, but we're happy to answer them. But pretty basic kitchens. I guess we all have complaints, probably like most of you at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, we live and we learn. And on the next episode, maybe we'll talk about if we could do it all over again or design that more dream style kitchen, what might that look like?
Absolutely. And listen, we'll still have complaints even with our dream kitchen. That's just the nature of how Americans are. So thanks, everyone.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for appliance tips and updates from Yale Appliance.
Your feedback is what shapes our series. Like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Stay informed and inspired on all your appliance needs. This is Appliance Advisors signing off.